Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to, I'll take this glass off a sec. Welcome to weekly vlog 87. I still feel like hot garbage. Let's try and get that window out of the way. I've put some makeup on this morning. Been inspired by watching the glow up thing. So yeah, bit of eyeshadow stick, my dot, and I've done green mascara, like khaki green. And a tiny bit of blush. So yeah, so I am in hoodie and tracksuit bottoms, but yeah, trying to look like a human. I've done some bling. Gonna head out today. Gonna go test out our new sofa and hopefully order it, which is amazing. We've had the window man here, measured the windows, so that's been done. I will not mention the hideous anxiety I had yesterday over the fact that we had someone coming in our house. But it's done now. But yeah, honestly, I'm so tired and I feel quite rough, but I really do want to leave the house. I popped over to my local shops because I need to go get my meds. They weren't there. So I had to go to the doctors and say, look, I don't have any sertraline. I need my meds kind of today. So they sent it across today as urgent, so I should have them by tonight. Thankfully, I have some of my old 50-gram ones from when I was a bit shit at taking them. So yeah, so I've taken 2 of my 50-gram ones. So I literally always try and keep 2-3 days as an emergency. So yeah, I've taken some of my emergency ones and the rest of my meds. But yeah, very tired today, but really want to go out. Spent a good chunk of the weekend crocheting my dress. And yeah, just, oh sorry, I'm trying to find a comfy way. Just yeah, tidying and yeah, being productive. I did have a shower over the weekend. I have re-downloaded Vinted, but purely because I'm selling stuff. Rather than give stuff away, I'm selling stuff and making my money back on them. So yeah, so I've done that. Last night I uploaded 25 books and a pair of Crocs, and I sold 13 of the books, which is amazing. So yeah, and I got a whole load of clothes, and I've went through, looked at my shoes, and I'm like, what will I actually wear? So yeah, so I've gained 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of shoes to sell. So yeah, so that is all cool. But yeah, Ryan's friends stayed over, so they're just getting ready, and yeah, we're gonna go look at a sofa. Hopefully order the sofa. Those guys are going to go off and do their own thing, and I'm going to go to TK Maxx and Home Bargains by myself and then head home from there. So that's the game plan. So yeah, so I will take you guys with me on my phone. I'm going to put my glasses back on because it's that kind of day. And yeah, I'll catch up with you when I'm back home. But yeah, I'll take you on a mooch out with me. So let's go around the shops very slowly and carefully and sensibly, but let's have a good day. See you later. Just ordered my sofa. This is the foam, so it's nice and stiff, and yeah, it's going to be this way, but that's going to go there, so that'll be that, and then 2 seats. And we've ordered in this pink. So cool. So yeah, it's gonna be so good. M&S bits. Easter stuff, so cute. I've got some Valentine's bits. In TK Maxx, I found 2 bits of blush and a belt. So, another moment, another lift in M&S, a huge lift. So, not M&S, next. Hello, I'm back from town. Oh, feeling ropey as hell. I feel so, it's not good. So, if I was having a normal blood test on Wednesday, I would just rebook it for another time. But because it's a specialist one, I can't. Oh, I feel so unwell though. Oh, not fun. But I did manage, obviously, as you saw, the shops. Zoom in a smidgen, let's just see if we get rid of that window. There we go. Take your glasses off. The reflections are doing my head in. Yeah. Now I have a sofa ordered. Yay! I'm so excited. Yeah, it's going to take about 8 weeks to make. And yeah, going to get it in raspberry, that dark pink raspberry. We looked at the burgundy, but then I didn't know they had more colours. And yeah, they had that raspberry, and I asked Ryan, I said, what colour do you like? Because, you know, it's good to give your kids an input into the furniture they're going to use. So yeah, and he went, I like the pink. Well, let's have a pink sofa then. So I just let Ryan pick it, you know. Let your kids have some opinions and let them put inputs into stuff. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, ordered it in pink. And we've got the firmer seats, so we've ordered it with foam in instead of fibre, so it will be much more keep its shape and all that. And there are 15 years cover on the springs and the frame, which is good because I've had a sofa crack and physically break the frame, and I've had broken springs. So yeah, they kind of are very important to be covered. Pardon me, which is good. So yeah, you would have seen for those little clips, I did sofa, so I did DFS, and then M&S, all the S's, TK Maxx, and I didn't film anything in it, but I did Going Home Bargains. It was just full of very screamy children, and I'll be entirely honest, spoons were not spooning. I had to stop halfway down an aisle because I kind of realised I had run out of energy. So I was very pleased. I kind of pre-planned it that I was going to get a taxi home from there. Rise went off with his mate, so that was a really, really good pre-plan for me to do. Bought stuff, I don't care. I'm in that I don't care kind of mood. But yeah. So yeah, so I've got stuff and things. So let me share with you my stuff and my things. We'll start off with M&S. I just got food stuff. I didn't even look at the main bit with the clothes and the sale stuff and all that. I knew I just wanted some foodie bits, so that's what I've got. Spent £17.61, which was a bit bougie, but why not? I've got little chocolate covered rice cake individual packs that are great. I love chocolate covered rice cakes. They are like the ultimate snack for me. I don't eat them to be healthy, I eat them because I love them. So I got them. And reduced, I got a pack of blueberry pancakes. These, if you remember, like for last year and even a bit of the year before, or a good chunk of the year before, these were my ride or die on go-to food I could eat because my brain was just being a jerk. So yeah, I wrapped them up in tin foil and warmed them up in the oven, and they are freezable. So yeah, so I've got pancakes. I will have them for a dinner though, they're not just, you know, that kind of thing. I've got loads of reduced stuff, like the pancakes reduced £1.44, it's £1.88. I've got a pack of chicken with stuffing. These were full price, but oh my god, they're so good. I got a pack of the cheesy hot cross buns, and then I also got a pack. I don't think I had these last year. I had the cheese ones, but I didn't have these ones. These are lemon curd filled hot cross buns. I love lemon curd, so yeah, so lemony ones. If they did blueberry ones without cardamom, it would be great. But they always put cardamom in. I got this. I don't think I will probably eat it today, but thankfully I got one with a couple days on it. So yeah, it's basically a grown-up Lunchable, but with the loaded chicken Caesar salad dip and some little crackers. It was, I know it was cheaper to buy the actual dip, but I don't eat an entire dip by myself, so I got myself basically a grown-up Yeah, Dairy Dunker. And then these were reduced. These are where are we? Cookie dough brownie bites. So yeah, so I did really well in the reductions today, which is cool. So there's some sweet treats for this week. Just getting the bits out of my handbag. Went into TK Maxx. Actually, as it was, the teenagers were in there. So yeah, they came over and showed me. They did that sort of close your eyes and the other person says stop, like try on challenge. So yeah, so Ryan's friend tried on an outfit and then Ryan tried on an outfit. In true Ryan fashion, it was a blouse and a skirt. But yeah, it looked cool. Yeah, I got 3 things in TK Maxx. None of the yellow stickers were very good. They were quite expensive stills, but yeah, I got this. It's, I think, meant to be a belt from Bershka. Whose waist is that? No one's. But I thought it would be cool attached to jeans, like skater style. And it's little moons and suns. So yeah, so I won't be wearing it as a belt, but I will be wearing it as a really cool chain, you know, or even maybe a very blingy necklace. But yeah, probably a chain on jeans. But it was $1.99, which I thought was great. So yeah, Suns and Moons for $1.99. And I've already broken my makeup buying, but in my defence, it was Fenty Beauty and they were $8.99 instead of £24. So I got 2. These are Fenty Cheeks and I've got the colours Summertime Wine and Drama Class. So let me show you them. I only opened one of them just to see. One of them is purple, so that's why I wanted to see. I have a Fenty Beauty lipstick that is amazing. So yeah. So yeah, I wanted to try their makeup and they had a couple of bits. They also had like Morphe and Clarins and some. They had some bougie makeup today. But oh, that's a nice colour. I won't necessarily be using them for just blush. These could be eyeshadows and all sorts of fun stuff. But here is the colour I got. It's like, you know, very raspberry colour. Raspberry's the colour of the day. But yeah, this is Summertime Wine. Let's do a little swatchy swatch. So it's very nice actually. It's very smooth. So yeah, very buildable. I like that. So yeah, got that. Slide that back in the box. The box will be very fun to use for my old junk journaling scrapbook I'm putting together. So yeah, so that's that one. And then this other one I got is Drama Class. This is a purple, which I thought was really freaking cool. So again, I didn't necessarily see this as just a face product. Everything is usable everywhere. So yeah, this one, like that, and then there it is, my hand. It's more actually like a highlighter, a purple highlighter. So, but it will be very fun to add, like, do like ombre blush or something with it. So yeah, so I got those 2. It's very cool. I'm very pleased with that. Put mine in their box. If you'd excuse me, I'm running like half my speed today. My head is banging. There were so many screaming children today, and I'm never one to grizzle about screaming children, but I just, yeah, they weren't my cup of tea. So, but yeah, so those were my TK Maxx purchases. And then I went to Home Bargains, where I've kind of cheated and done part of my food shopping, so I don't have to go to Aldi on a Wednesday basically, because if I feel this shit post hospital, I'm not gonna wanna, to be honest. I'm just gonna see. I mean, I might have a look and rebook this blood test, because I feel so ropey. It's really not fun. So yeah, but then again I'm like, I just get it done, I get it done. So I'm not, part of me's like and I'm just like, no, just go do the damn blood test. So I will, but I am taking the pressures out. I don't have to go shopping afterwards, so yeah, I've taken that out of the equation. But yeah, but I went and got myself a bottle of Mountain Dew, because yeah, the queasiness is just ongoing. So, and a big bottle of Pepsi Max Cherry. Was Pepsi the same money? Yes, but did I buy it? No, I was good. My naughty was the Mountain Dew. So, let's go with the back here. I will say, this bug bits on every weakness. My shoulder is sore and all the things. So yeah, my strength right now is 0. So, got Rolo yogurts. 2 packs of these vanilla wafers. Again, great for nauseous or just can't eat anything kind of days. I've got my beloved yogurt pouches. So yeah, I've got 2. For fuck's sake. Honestly, once I'm done here, I'm going to put something quiet on the TV and just sit and chill on the sofa. I'm so done today. I've got 2 of the Greek style strawberry. And then they had the raspberry Skylar ones. So all that matters is it's still getting a pouch, and I really love yogurt in a pouch. So yeah, it's like 2 or 3 of them I got. Yeah, I've got 3 of the passion fruit, mango and papaya, and 2 of the super berry. So I've got quite a collection of squeezy yogurts. I got Ryan a big tub of dairy milk dessert pot, because he loves them. I haven't bought them in a while, so I thought I'd get him one of them. And also, again, rolling on the healthy snacks, but as a sweet treat, but not dreadful. It's the eternal struggle right now, trying to eat something but also not eat something that makes me feel insanely guilty. I hate it. It's just so hard right now. But yeah, I've got peach chunks in juice, because I am really loving peach. I don't eat much fruit. I really struggle with fruit. It's a texture thing, and there's no guarantee on sweetness or the flavour being the same. You know, you can have a pack of blueberries and one's a bit sour, one's very sweet, one's a bit squidgy. It's just, yeah, I don't do fruit. But peaches in juice, yes, and I do bananas and raisins. So yeah, but I do eat all the vegetables, so there is that. So that's 1 bag down, and then we're on to this bag. I'm not even gonna try and lift it, it's bloody heavy. sorry about the light change. I picked this up for my sister for her birthday. Ironically, my new sofa could be potentially delivered on her birthday, which is really funny. She adores the alien out of Toy Story, as you would have seen if you saw our Paris trip last April 25. That's crazy to think now that's last April. But yeah, for $3.99 they had this book. He's removable, and yeah, it's full of aliens, and then aliens on the paper. So yeah, I got her that for her birthday, and I'm making her a cardigan. So there's that. I've been busy on my Vinted. I put up, yeah, I think I was saying earlier, I put 25 books to a pair of Crocs, and I sold 13 books. So yeah, that's partly why I'm also like, I really need to go to the blood test, because I need to post my parcels out. So I'm gonna tick off a whole load of stuff even if I hibernate for the rest of the week because I feel like shit. So yeah, but because I've put a whole load of stuff on Vinted, I bought 3 packs of mailing bags, just because, yeah, needed. I spent 50 something in here, 53.15, but I did get quite a bit, so yeah. Yeah, it's nothing insanely expensive. The most I spent was $2.29 on the Mountain Dew. Oh no, they were 99p each. They weren't. Yeah, $3.99 on the book was the most expensive thing. So it's not like I bought loads and loads of expensive things. They just, you know, add up together, don't they? I got this plastic box because it looked really good. It says Snack Attack, Snacksident, Work Hard, Snack Often. And yeah, it's like a swirly bit. And it has little removable containers, which I thought would be quite good for bits and pieces in my room, or going out, or Paris, or Ryan. Lots of things. And it has a good click on it, so yeah, so I got that for $1.99. I did get another box, but it's a bit buried in. I got these for myself because obviously I need slippers, and once we hit April, maybe May, they'll be nowhere to be seen, and I kind of need them all year round now. I wore them all year round anyway, but I really need them all year round now. So I picked these up from the Valentine's stuff. It's Kermit the Frog, so it's a frog, so of course I'm going to buy them. And it's Kermit, and it says slippers for my flippers. So yeah, so I bought Kermit the Frog slippers. I bought them in a size 10 because, as we know, shoe sizing is stupid. Alright, let's put them on. Ready, size 10. And they fit my size 8 feet very well. So I would say if you're going to get these, really look at them because they are quite undersized. So yeah. And I'm not wearing insanely fluffy socks today. So yeah, so those were like £6, which I thought was good for slippers. That was like Primark prices. I got this from my bestie because I'll write, you know, in it to my wife because she is my beloved Costco wife. And it said, to my Valentine, you're my sweet treat. So yeah, so I got her a card because I like to buy a silly card. I've had a lot of teenagers staying around recently, and between them, they've actually eaten the Christmas sweets, which I'm so impressed with. So I bought a whole load of other sweet treats to put in the Christmas sweet thing, so they'll get eaten. So then there's just, yeah, supply of little things. So I got orange 12s. I got this 12 value pack. You get 4 of each bar. You get Whisper Crunchy and a Boost. This was $3.99, which I thought was really good value. So yeah. And just a little pack of fudges. So I've got quite a chunk of chocolate bars there. I've got a new puff for the bathroom. Ryan uses these and he just needs a new one. Here's my other snack box I got. It's a snack and dip container. So it's about this big. Let's take the cardboard off so we can have a look at it properly. There we go. So yeah, so clicks off and it has, oh my god, it's even got a little cover. Oh, that's so cute. It has a little covered bit and separated where you can put your dip in, and then you can put your little breadsticks or carrots or whatever. And yeah, it's got a rubber seal on there, so it's all, you know, proper, and a clip closure. These were £1 and I thought that was such a good idea. So yeah, so DIY dips, DIY things will be happening with that. Great value for £1, but yeah, snack and dip container that is, in case you are feeling tempted, or it seems a good idea if you are small humans who pack lunch or something. Washing up brush, mine was elderly and needs replacing, so I've got another one. They had these, yay, barbecue ones, so yeah, love it. So I've got these. They did also have cheese ones and sour cream and dill, but I'm not the biggest fan of dill. And I thought, nah. When I spotted the barbecue ones, I swapped the cheese ones out for the barbecue. I got these flump hearts because I really like flumps. So yeah. Got bougie baker foil baking sheets because I'm going to be doing some cooking soon for making some cookies and bits and pieces, so I thought get some greaseproof paper for that stuff. Got a pack of teaspoons because I know myself I've accidentally thrown 2 teaspoons away and could not find them, so yeah. So I keep asking around my hair, it's just big today and it really needs clipping up. So, but my head hurts to do that. The struggle is real. I got this little clip-on squishmallow. It's a budgie. It's a budgie. Taicho. But yeah, it was $1.99 and it's a budgie. So it's really cute. So I've got a squishmallow. And then they had lemonade. So yeah, I got 2 things of this. You take the cap off, you push the little glass ball here, so yeah, and it's really cool, and it tastes like sort of bubble gummy lemonade. That's how I'd describe it. It's very, very nice. But yeah, I usually buy it in London. It's usually quite expensive, but they had it like £1.29. So yeah, so I got some lemonade. Yeah, £1.29. So a good treat if your kid likes Japanese oriental things is lemonade. But that, my friends, is everything. So yeah, so that's all the goodies I picked up today, which is a chunk of food shopping, a chunk of treat yourself. Yeah, oh, this purple is so pretty on my hand. It's really hard to get it to show. Let's see if I turn the camera around and show you it, if it will show better. So then I can like use my thumb to tap it to focus. There we go, look, see the purple and the pink? It's so pretty. So yeah, that's why I looked at the purple first, because it had like an iridescence to it and it really is lovely. So yeah, very pleased I picked those up. But yeah, I'm going to entirely blame the fact I've been watching Glow Up while I've been unwell. So, but on the plus side, it made me put makeup on today, and it didn't feel like a chore, and it didn't feel hard work, and I'm really pleased I did. So yeah, but let me show you. I haven't updated you about my crochet dress. I started Friday. I can't remember when I started it. Either way, I've been working on it all weekend. Yeah. So yeah, this is my crochet baby doll dress. That's the name of the pattern, by the way. Obviously, I've not got as far as the sleeves yet, but I'm working on the skirt, and it's very cool. So yeah. So at the moment, it's a bit like a peplum top. Is how far I've got. I've got a way to go. The instructions say to do 39 rows of the V-stitch, and I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and the starting row, so 6 out of 40. So yeah, I've got a way to go yet, but it's looking good and I'm really pleased with it, and it's super soft and it fits really well and it drapes so nice. This is how much I've got left of the giant ball of wool, so we are doing very well, and there are still 2 smaller balls and another half ball. So yeah, so there's be enough for the sleeves, and yeah, basically doing the skirt till the wool runs out. So yeah, so but that's what I've been working on, and it's very pleasant but also very monotonous in a lovely way. Pardon me. Yeah, so that is all good. So what I need to now do is I need to go put these cold things in the fridge, food bits on the side, and I need to go onto my emails because the sofa lady said, literally I got approved while I was in the shop for my sofa loan, which is amazing. Literally hadn't even left the shop, and she was like, oh, just been approved, you just need to go, it will send you an email, just need to log in and accept everything. So yeah, £31 something a month, which I don't start paying till April, so that's pretty good. And I know it's coming, so yeah, can prep and get all the other stuff sorted. So I'm really, really pleased with myself that I pushed myself. I was so umming and ahhing today about going out, and I nearly didn't. I was like, fuck going out, I feel like shit. And I was like, no, we need to go out. I need to go out, I need to do it. So yeah, so I'm pleased I did. It saved me like 300 quid, for 400 quid off my sofa, so it's worth it. And also I can officially say that I have shopped in the DFS Boxing Day sale. So there is that. So yeah, but my only thing I've now got to do is I've got to go back over to the pharmacy to get my meds, because they were not sent over earlier. The lady, I just pop in the doctor to get that sorted, so that's my only thing I've got to do. Otherwise I'd happily actually go for a lay down and have a nap. That's the level of probably not I am today. I've been up since 7:30 with anxiety and all the hideous things for window person. So yeah, but we got there. Deep breath out. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. We've got food shopping coming tomorrow, so yeah, so I've got Iceland, which is some bits and pieces, lots of water, flavoured water, because obviously that is really helping on the keep travel hydrated front, and also the don't drink sugary things, have this instead kind of swap. So yeah, so we're getting through the stuff, and I'm not rebuying stuff to fill its gap of sugary things. So yeah, lots of slow changes, but yeah, I'm not throwing everything out. I'm using up what I've got first, because yeah, she ain't rich. So but yeah, so I hope you're doing well. I hope your Monday is going good, and yeah, I will catch up with you later. But yeah, it's going to be a very chilled evening here, but we got through it, and I'm really pleased I pushed myself. This is what I mean by like pushing the old agoraphobia. It's really trying when I don't want to, even for a goal. Like I can feel it's not even, yeah, it's not even the poorliness going about blood test Wednesday. Once I'm out and doing it, it'll be fine. So I just like to put things off and argue with myself. So yeah, I've got to go out Wednesday, I've got to post parcels and then do the blood test, and then return the bird's perch from Christmas, because I learned I can do that in the shop. So I need to go do that, because that's £7.50, and I'm not, if I dropped £7.50 in the street, I'd be making sure I pick it up. So why would I not return something for £7.50? So yeah, so that's the mentality I'm working with. So yeah, and also it's £7.50 towards the bits I bought online at the weekend from the small business I love. So yeah, that's also what my vineyard is paying for, I'm honest. So yeah, got a hoodie and a t-shirt coming, but it will be so nice. So yeah, but for now, I need to put away this food shopping, and I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. Ignore my face, just ignore it. It is so puffy and pissed off. I did have some really big emotional dreams, so I think I cried a lot in my sleep. So yeah, so my face is very sore today. Not the happiest, but I've just went out and got all my prescriptions. I'm part of the big bag club now, so yeah. So I've got my drugs, which is nice. There's just a lot of them. My meds are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, That's propanol as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 boxes of medication to keep me a functioning alive human. So yeah, most important ones I ran out of was my sertraline, because yeah, that's propanol. I need my sertraline. So yeah, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to take my metformin and propanol and all the things. God, I look like I've been punched. I look so bad today. I've got a food shop coming today. I did move it. It was meant to be between 10 and 12, but I moved it between like 2:30, 4:30, because I just wanted to have some resemblance of a bit of a lay-in or some kind of sleep. And yeah, instead I was up at 7 o'clock in the morning helping my kid get ready to go to London with his friend, because they are Polish, or born in Poland, moved over here when they were much younger, you know, and yeah, lost their passport and they need to get a new one. So yeah, so that's great. So yeah, went down to do this and was expecting like a 2-hour wait, and then the appointment to be about an hour or so. They got there for the appointment time. They were in and out in 10 minutes, 8 minutes apparently. So yeah, so bless. And then to be down in central London for 9:30, so bless. So yeah, so him and his mate are like, well, we've now got a spare day. So I'm like, cool, here's a bit more money for tubes. If you need help finding something to do, let me know and I can send you lists of free things to do. So yeah. But oh, yeah, no. So yeah, I've got food shop coming today. I've got my blood test tomorrow. My mum's going to come with me, which is amazing, because yeah, I kind of need a person. And I've been notified today I've got a diabetic eye appointment where they photograph the back of my eye, and they've got to do the eye drops that make your pupils dilate, so they're really big. I've got to have them, so that'll be fun, on the 2nd of February. And then the 3rd, lady's coming to check the space for the windows, you know, it's clear. And then on the 5th we get new windows. So yeah, that's happening really fucking quick. But yeah, so that's not great, but sooner it's done, sooner it's less of a headache. Although I keep saying, like, I'm not going to move my bed. Fuck it, I'm not moving my bed. Do you know what? I'm just going to move my goddamn bed. If I do it quietly and slowly, it will be fine to move my bed. Not, I think they're not going to get tons and tons of space like they think they are, but I can move my bed, you know. So they're a bit foolish in how they're thinking the space is going to go, because there is fuck all space in my room. It is very all tightly packed in. So yeah, not gonna happen, but you know, I will move my bed just so then I know I've done all the things. And I have already said to the lady who's gonna come check, I'm like, look, my son's room is not gonna look like you think it's gonna look. I said, because he is autistic. It will be done the day after your check, because I want to move it as last minute as possible. I said, but we've had a game plan in place since the word windows were discussed of how we'll do it. So yeah, that kind of, you know, is already in place, which is good. But yeah, it's just one of them things. On the plus side, I'm still delighted about the idea of my pink sofa. It's gonna be so good. So yeah, so there is that also then to look forward to. So, but yeah, it's just that week will be that we are not having anyone in our house. I don't care how upset, sad, you know, needing somewhere someone is. I am not playing Hostel for friends that week at all. Probably the weekend before. So, because the weekend before is my dad's birthday. So, yeah, just need to get through stuff. But, oh, one of them things. But yeah, I'm feeling proper gross today. But really, I keep wanting to talk about it, but I can feel it's going to make me cry. So these eyes are definitely from crying in my sleep. But yeah, I had a really feelingsy dream. Lots of dad stuff in it and things, and yeah, no. So, don't cry, Cheryl. Don't cry, your face is already sore enough. Don't cry. But yeah, so that's really fucking shit. This might just be why my face has been so sore recently. Apparently, because my dreams have been fairly not fun. I think I've just been bawling in my sleep, which is an experience. So, but yeah, no, my face is quite sore today, quite puffy. It just, yeah, I don't want to cry. So, I'm not going to talk about the word dreams or anything associated with it, because I know I will cry. So, yeah, but very pleased I picked up yogurts yesterday because I've already had 2 of them. So, yeah, but I'm thinking I'm going to go make myself some hot cross buns for breakfast, because that's what I had for dinner, because I wasn't crazy hungry. So yeah, so I had hot cross buns. They were very, very nice. And a little yogurt and that, and some peaches. So yeah, but I want a sandwich. Oh no, I had hot cross buns for lunch, had sandwich for dinner, that's it. Used the nice ham I picked up in M&S to make me and Ryan really bougie sandwiches for dinner. And yeah, so yeah, but it's just one of those days where it's like, fuck. There's so many things to do, and so many things I need to organise. But I need to literally give myself this week, because it's really trying to kick this bug's arse and rest. And actually, yeah, if I do any organising, it's going to be from my sofa, so I can actually sit and organise things. So yeah, I think that will be the most sensible way to do things, is that way. And then yeah, yeah, get that done. But I suppose at least we're getting the windows done at the beginning of Feb. It then means actually the house could be a fucking tip, all stacked up in places and organised, but chaos to then organise after, you know, into places where they go forever. Nothing will be then moving, and then it means I can get stuff like the bookcase for that end of the living room, and then yeah, I do want to maybe put some kind of cover on the chair. I'm not sure if I will recover it with fabric or if I'll do just blankets. But yeah, I'm tempted to maybe get fabric, but then again I'm like, do I really want to reupholster a chair? That's my mother, so I'll catch up with you a bit later. Hello, excuse the lighting, we are much further in the day, it's like 3:20. I've just got my Iceland shop, so I thought I'd share with you what I ordered this time. Kind of got stuff to go with other dinners in the fridge, freezer, cupboards, and just fill in the gaps we need, more than, you know, just buying just because. So yeah, obviously yesterday in Home Bargains I got a whole load of yogurts and dessert yogurts, so I didn't have to go to Aldi tomorrow. So what I did was add on a few bits I would have picked up in Aldi to my Iceland food shop. So I added more cakey bits basically, and some other odds and sods and potatoey things. So yeah, all of this was just over £50. So I technically, in the food budget, I have £10 floating, but I have spent money on fabric. I've spent money out yesterday, so yeah, I don't have £10 spare. But as I said, January is our learning month, and I'm not a perfectionist, okay? If I can just keep paying off bits a chunk at a time, we're already winning. So yeah, that's the mentality we're rolling with. Let me show you my food shopping so I can put the cold bits in the fridge and freezer. So yeah, and also I've ordered some Mars ice creams, and at the moment a Mars ice cream on my hideously sore, not great voice would be magic. And also I have a headache in this eye coming out, and it's all around the back here from the rain, the pressures. It's not very fun. So I'm sitting quietly crocheting today. That is all I'm doing. I've put a wash load on. I'll put on the radiators a bit later. Rise out. They're done their London stuff. They're now at the workshop. So yeah, all is good. But yeah, I'm taking today as a proper slow down day to recover from yesterday. You can tell by my eyeballs. They've got a lot bigger, funnily enough, because my faces went down. Definitely cried in my sleep. So I'm really hoping it will stop doing that. But yeah, so, but on the plus side, food shopping's hit, so that's one less worry for this week. Yeah, got the appointment for Windows, was chatting it through with my mum, and I was like, it just gets it done. So yeah, it's quick, but it gets it done. So yeah, beginning of February, it's going to be a busy one, but let me show you what I picked up food shopping wise, okay? One good thing I've learnt on this food shop is you don't have to do all the deals to feel better. To feel like you're actually food shopping, which was a big learn. Like I didn't do the meat deal for the chicken breasts. So I only got one bag because we only need one bag. And I didn't do it with the chicken burgers because we only needed one bag. I'm going to have one of these once I'm done because my throat is as sore as it sounds. I got a chicken and barbecue pizza. A chicken and bacon barbecue pizza. These were some add-ons because I really like jelly at the moment, and this is healthy jelly, so it's good as a snack without too much sugar in, which obviously I'm keeping an eye on because diabetes. So I got these, they're on offer. I got me and Rye a pack of the cream egg Oreos to try. One of my add-ons was these lazy mashes to do with dinners, because we've got pie and various bits of fish and that in the freezer. I've got some Subway rolls to make some nice sandwiches. I only bought up one of each, but I have 2 bottles of the Volvic strawberry water. I have 4 bottles of this Forest Fruits 2 litre water, and then I have 4 bottles this strawberry and raspberry water. This was a £10 offer, which I thought was amazing, so I did get that. 2 boxes of eggs. 1 box was £2, 2 boxes were £2.20. So now I'm planning to do some baking, so I got them. And then I got cheese singles because vanilla ran out for the boys' wraps. I'll pick up wraps probably tomorrow or see how we're going on them. I've got little cheeses, little Cathedral City cheeses as a snack. Pack of sausages to do sausage sandwiches. Bacon to do bacon sandwiches. Smoked sausage because quite often they're very nice, cut up and mixed into pasta as a good cupboard dinner. Ready to eat cooked chicken for sandwiches, and got the boy a steak pie. Then got quite a few Easter Mr. Kiplings. Ryan likes the normal Battenbergs, and I adore the raspberry and lemon ones. So we've got some Battenbergs, we've got some lemon whirls, country slices and lemon slices. So yeah, Rye's not a major cake fan, I've found, but obviously I've bought cookies. I've bought eggs because I'm planning to make cookies. So yeah, that's the aim, is I'm going to make Rye homemade cookies, and we have a cookie mix on the side, but you just add butter a bit. So yeah, so that's all cool. So yeah, I've been crocheting. Let me just rearrange it on the side quick and show you. Oh, down this far to the ball of wool now, so I'm really pleased at how it's going. Where are we? You kind of crochet it like inside out, which is a bit weird, but it's how it works. So yeah, so the skirt is growing, we're getting there. So yeah, I'm very happy with it, and this is such a cool pattern, and it's going to be such a comfy and lovely and warm dress, so I'm very much looking forward to doing that. But yeah, so there we go. I'm now about to go put these bits away. Well, I lie, I'm going to about to dump all the stuff that doesn't need to go on the fridge or freezer on the side, and yeah, just do the fridge and freezer stuff, and I'm going to have ice cream to soothe my poor angry throat. So yeah, I just feel like I've went through 1,000 appointments coming up. Blood test tomorrow, I've got the dentist, I think it's next week, week after, and then now hospital eye appointment, person coming around to check, and then windows 2 days later. So yeah, it's just a lot, but if it all gets done, and then I was saying to my mum, then it gets done, and then I can work on the new sofa arriving, and then getting a rug and sorting out the chair, because I am thinking I probably do want to cover it, but I'm going to wait till it gets here, because there's so many really beautiful tapestry fabrics, and I could pick so many cool ones, but I want to wait till it's here and see what will go with the pink and green and that. So yeah, gonna wait on that, but that's the kind of plan. And then I will be able to, once the window's done, and obviously we're getting rid of the sofa, so my local council, for about, I think it's about 60 quid, do a pickup of 3 big items, which is great. So yeah, so well worth its money when you don't have a car. So I'll get rid of this sofa, and I'm going to get rid of my mattress, because I'm going to get a new mattress, is the other thing. Unlike the sofa, I don't think I could do that in monthly payments, but it's becoming unnecessary, I think. So yeah, so after windows are done, I'm going to go mattress shopping and get a new mattress. So yeah, that is my next indulgence, is a new mattress. And I can coordinate then getting rid of the old one with the sofa, so they go at the same time, so I don't have stuff sitting outside my house, because yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I was even looking at like the vinyl stuff you could put on kitchen cabinets, and I'm like, that could be fun as well. I could bougie up the kitchen cabinets, so that could be happening. Yay. So yeah, so that will all be fun, but for now, put the food shopping away, and I'm going to take some painkillers actually for my head, because it is dumping, and yeah, it's just wet. Ryan's now, yeah, as I said, went to the workshop, so yeah, so he's all good. So yeah, but feeling rough, but all I can do is rest. That's all I can bloody do, and it's so bloody boring. Yeah, but it's shitty, but it's as evil necessary. So yeah, on the plus side, tomorrow I'm going to do some cool makeup, because I want to. So yeah, so I might use my new, I showed off my new blushes to my mum. I might use them. I think that would be fun. Yeah, let's turn the trauma around. I hate going to my local hospital. I have such big traumas around it, you know. Every basically senior relative I've got is nearly died, or now considered dead to me, in the past 4 years. So yeah, not a fan of the hospital. So yeah, just I avoid it like the plague, quite literally. It's the worst, but I can feel myself getting horrible anxiety across my ribs and my chest, so I'm going to stop talking about the hospital, because I hate it that much. Honestly, it's literally emergencies. It's the only reason why I ever go there, is something is desperately, desperately wrong. I don't go there for funsies, so yeah. Yeah. Food shopping away, cheeky ice cream. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. But I'll hopefully share some bits with you tomorrow, because this is part of my reward I've given myself, is for going to the hospital and doing the blood test. I'm gonna go look at the fish and take pictures of all the cool fish in the pet shop. So yeah, so I'm gonna go be 6 and go look at the fish with my mum. So yeah. But But yeah, today's not the most fun. But yeah, maybe tomorrow, once we've done the bits, we might end up actually mooching a little bit of town. We will see. Or I might just go back to Hurst for a bit. We will see the lay of the land and the lay of my health, because that is the biggest thing. Is it all depends on how I'm feeling. So, it's like, so yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Wednesday. My face is, this side is still so pissed off. Again, crying in my sleep. Just love a bit of depression. Just kiss. I'm getting myself dressed because I have got my hospital blood test today. So, C-section's doing socks. Actually, shuffle back on my bed a bit. I'm doing crisscross because I haven't got my shoes. There we go. I did have a different outfit planned, but I need to be comfy today. So yeah, we're not. We're going with this and my colourful trekking bombs. But I'm going to wear my pink trainers from Christmas, so there is that. But yeah, I'm meeting my mum in town. She's coming to be my emotional support human. As well as she needs to go see her specialist for eye physio and all the stuff and the healing internally bits. She has like this specialist and we call it just goob, but it's like a enzyme gel sort of reusable layer she puts on, covers it with a bandage and that, and she sleeps in it, and if she's having a particularly bad day she keeps it on during the day, and basically it helps put certain enzymes into all the ligaments and scar tissue and bits and pieces just through the skin. So yeah, so it stops scar tissue building up and sticking everything together. So yeah, so while everything heals internally, which as we know can take years, she did have like most of her because I've sat in a lot of doctor's appointments and been the person to take all the notes. So I'm privy to a lot of details. Basically, yeah, I think it was three of the main tendons, like ligament tendons, were sewn back together. One was partially. So yeah, so I can't remember, but either way she had bits completely sewn back together, and all that, and she's missing just, a hunk of muscle out of her arm. So yeah, dog bites 0 out of 10 recommend. But yeah, so she needs to get some more of that. So she's like, no, I'll come be your emotional support human and then we'll go see my arm man. So yeah, so that's cool. I packaged up all of my Venice stuff last night. So yeah, actually I sold a further 4 things, so I've sold 18 things in like a day and a bit, which is amazing. So I've got all of them packaged up and ready to go. So yeah, because we're meeting a bit earlier, gonna get all them sent away, which will be cool. Yeah, just feeling a bit, just the theme of the moment, isn't it? I've went into January just feeling like shit, so. But yeah, could be doing without this crying at night stuff because my face is so sore. But I do, at least, because I can't do it in the morning, I do all my skincare at night. So yeah, so I've been doing a bit of eye cream, a bit of moisturiser, and I've got the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast spray. It's really cool, it's like super fine, and it's like a spray moisturiser and like skin barrier healer. So that's what's been helping my poor face not feel so sore, is yeah, putting that on. So, and it acts like a moisturiser as well, so it's a double whammy in this very drying out weather. So yeah, I got back quite late from the workshop. His friend is crashing over, so yeah. They're asleep in the living room. I prepped everything and bought in my room / the hallway, so don't really have to go in there, which is good. Grand plans are wearing makeup today, but I'm not. Honestly, my face is just so pissed off. It's not worth it, so I'm not going to, because yeah, I can feel, God, you can see it. All in here feels really swollen, and you can see it's like proper squidge, so yeah, whereas this is partly, but yeah, no, this newest bit of my brain and my sadness and all the stuff combining is not my most favourite, but yeah, so it's just one of them things. I'm just opening up my phone. I probably should put I think it is on. Checking buses, because, you know, bus app was throwing me to the wrong place. That's my one. It doesn't leave town for another 5 minutes, so yeah, but yeah. So there we go. But I am feeling so proper squeezed out, as someone's got me just went like that and then dropped me. That is the level I'm starting 2026 off at, but oh, my body's taken a lot of time and my brain's taken a lot of time to catch up, obviously, with all of the doings of December and the medical things and all that. It was a lot to take in and learn and get, and obviously I'm still carrying on with bits, so yeah, so like today's blood test is basically to find out why I keep losing weight at the speed I do, because I still shouldn't. It's basically to see whether I potentially got type 1 and my type 2 is as my pancreas is slowly shutting down, is what I was told. So that was a big stress. Yeah. It is nice to be told something is rare and shouldn't be happening at my age, which is quite pleasant to understand. But yeah. But again, also, brain and body and everything went through big traumas, so your body stores that shit, doesn't it? So yeah, so this is finding out why I keep losing weight. Is it because it's type 2 and my pancreas is quietly being shit? She reminds me I need to get a bit of paper from the living room of my blood, of what I need on my blood test, so I need to get that. I'll probably grab my coat. I didn't get my coat. Yeah. What else? It's just, yeah, you know, got a diabetic eye test, and then just the house stuff is quite a stress, so yeah, having to completely move around my room, completely move around Ryan's room and bits of the living room, and it's really fucking shit, but what is done is done. So yeah, I sit and show my mum today the sticky back plastic options I was looking at for putting on the kitchen cupboards, because I'm thinking of doing like orange and apple green, just solid colours on the cabinets would be really fun and really bright, so I think that would be really cool. And then obviously I've got like the orange sorbet bit of paint, and is just brighten it up, give it a bit of fun. And obviously all my kitchen stuff is rainbow or iridescent or spooky, so you know, it's all fun. So yeah, so what I'm thinking is, yeah, getting a bit more colourful in the kitchen, or I've got like 70s style flowers that are pretty fun, or there's like rainbow stripes, or there's like pink and red stripes. So yeah, I've got several options. So yeah, so I might sit with my mum, and you know, she said, you know, we're going to do bits, and I'll probably end up going back to her house for a bit of something to eat. She's offered me cheese on toast, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I love cheese on toast, but I can't cook it because my grill is a dick, basically, on my oven. But yeah, my stepdad cleans the oven beautifully. He's that kind of person. So yeah, so I'm gonna go have cheese on toast at my mum's house, which would be so nice. But yeah, I'm thinking today with the puffy face, I'm just gonna rock some glasses. Yeah, but not fun. But yeah, go get all my parcels posted this morning, get them off and in the thing, blood test, and then yeah, gonna return the perch that is ridiculously too big to the pet shop. I probably will pop in Aldi and go get something nice just because we can. And I said to her, I'll go get some chocolate milk, so I kinda need to. And then yeah, go up to my mum's and go chill out for a bit. I have brought my crochet project with me because I want to carry on with that. I tried it on yesterday and it is just past my hip, sort of, you know, just gone hip. So yeah, so we're getting there. It's gonna take a while, so yeah, but it's a crochet dress, and I can't believe I'm making a crochet dress. And yeah, it will be so cool. Like, I can layer it over, you know, have a little, like I was planning to wear today, have it with a poofy skirt and just a t-shirt, some fun tights, and layer it, or I can have it over jeans, you know, or a long sleeve, you know. It's going to be very fun and versatile. But yeah, so I'm bringing that as my little project to do today because I'm enjoying that. But yeah, so I need to go get myself my blood test sheet, my coat, and I think a scarf. Might wear my new Harlequin hat, although I don't think I've weaved in the ends, but I don't know. Not sure if I'm quite up for that kind of attention today. I hate feeling rubbish because I just get really dulled down in every single way, but I might wear a different hat so I can just chuck headphones on. Would be much better for the bus, so I'm probably going to do that. But yeah, I need to get a nice warm coat this morning, and yeah, a scarf on a blood test paper. I forgot them. Good thing I remembered, because yeah, it would have been snookered otherwise, because I don't have them to hand. But yeah, so I will probably catch up with you later. Sorry, again back on the phone. As a, you know, if I pick up anything, here's what I picked up, or just a general catch up of the day, you know. So yeah, my bus exists, that's good. So yeah, but yeah, it's just not gonna be mega no, but we're gonna get stuff done. But in the meantime, I'm tired. I'm gonna quite curl up in a ball, but I think this is the part where I was told with diabetes it takes you much longer to heal from stuff, especially, you know, bits and pieces and that, and I think the same might apply to bugs and viruses, so that might explain why this feels like it's going on forever. Is, yeah, my body just not having a good time. Yay. But yeah, good news, my bus exists, so that is good. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish getting myself put together, and yeah, looking like I'm going to town, like a sort of proper bag lady with my full up wheelie trolley and my crochet stuff in a bag. But once all the parcels are posted, I've got an empty wheelie trolley. So yeah, all good. So I'll catch up with you beautiful people later. I probably won't take any clips while I'm out, just because, yeah, going to a hospital is my idea of a nightmare. I fucking hate it, but I don't have a choice. So yeah, just the more, you know, bubble like I could be, the better. So I don't really even go, here we are at the hospital. Yeah, it's not exactly that kind of jaunt, to be honest. So on that fine note, I'll catch up with you beautiful people a bit later today. Hopefully by then my face might have gone down a bit, but it just seems like at the moment we're just going to start off the day with me bawling in my sleep. So yeah. Yay, depression. See you later. Hello, happy Thursday. Sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday. I'll be entirely honest, I found the hospital very overwhelming. So, yeah, didn't do the grandest. But went for a nice mooch around town with my mum, did the bits I needed to, like return the stand thing back to the pet shop, as well as we did pop in Aldi. Yeah, no, I was very brave. I felt ridiculous, but yeah, I just find the entire experience of being at the hospital hugely hideous. So yeah, not fun. So yeah, so I'll be entirely honest by the time I got home. I was ready to blop. My blanket is still here, where I was just underneath it. And then my best friend caught me going, what are you doing? And sitting on my sofa. She's like, do you want to go to Asda? I'm like, yeah, sure. Thinking she's driving me there and back. I hoped I'd be able to get the boys some smoothies, but I didn't. They've been ravaged by the local teenagers because there's a college near it. So yeah, so so when I eventually did get home, I was fucked. So yeah, I did a little bit of crocheting, started a new project, and then had a really solid night's sleep. But I will say, God, my body hurt. My voice was gone. It was so tight in my throat. My esophagus was just tight. It still feels quite solid and tight now, but yeah, all around it, all the muscles were very solid. So yeah, that wasn't the greatest, but yeah, got through it. Ended up, we had some extra time before the appointment, so did a little bit of town before, and then went to the hospital, did my appointment, went and saw my mum's physio people, which involved going up in the lift, which again is a big trigger. But we broke some things. I've only ever been in those hospital lifts for hideous news or waiting or hideous leavings, you know, because someone was just so vile to me, you know. It was never good going there. I dreaded going up them and I dreaded going down them. They were just, yeah, not great. This time I'll put a picture in here. Me and my mum fixed. We went in and we did her thing, and then we smiled coming down because we did a biggie. So yeah, actually it's my handbag just there. So yeah, so first let me show you what my mum bought me at the hospital. There's these lovely ladies that have a stall there, and yeah, she used to get herself these little key rings as like a celebration thing each time she did a biggie. So yeah, but she got me one for doing a biggie. So yeah, because yeah, it ended up I had to have 3 vials of blood taken, which is never fun, but got it done. And yeah, my mum got me one of her you did a biggie key rings, so I got it in purple. It was really pretty. So yeah, so it's on my bag with my jelly cat. So that's very cool. My mum got a really cool black and white bow. So yeah, so, and actually it was pretty good. We went up there. Her arm person wasn't in, he was at the other place today, but another person looked at it and said, oh, you shouldn't, you know, you should be done with that stuff by now. But looked, and what my mum has thought is a muscle is a huge chunk of scar tissue. And they're like, yeah, you need an appointment. We need to teach you some massages on how to yeah, not have that. But she got her stuff for now, and yeah, she's got an appointment in a couple of weeks. Friday the 13th as well, so we had a good giggle about that. But yeah, so yeah, we took a celebrationary photo when we were leaving. But yeah, I did enjoy it. We mooched around charity shops, and there's a second-hand clothing shop in our town. So yeah, so I went and looked in there before the appointment when I had a bit of spare time. Dropped off all my parcels, so all my vintage stuff is off. Actually, in the next couple of days I'm going to take pictures of the shoes and clothing I've got to go up and get that going to be posted then next week. So that's, you know, the next chunk of stuff. Yeah, but yeah, popped into Primark. Got a couple bits off the sale rail because I haven't been in there since way before Christmas. Because I haven't towned since after Christmas. I just, yeah, haven't wanted to. It's just, yeah, people, and it's just all a bit much. So not felt the need. So yeah, but I got 2 bits off the sale. No, I got 4 things in total. All of them off the sale rail. 2 things for me and 2 things to put away for Christmas, for the Christmas bag. And yeah, I've got a wall delivery to show you as well, and I picked up the stuff from my mum's house. I let my mum have her festive pyjamas now because it's winter, it's cold, and she did say, she said, didn't realise how lovely my new pyjamas are until, and then looking at my old ones and how quite a few are fairly ratty and they really do need replacing. And I'm like, well, rather than me just keep these for you, do you want just another pair of pyjamas now? They're a £5. So I gave my mum the pyjamas. So yeah, she'd already taken them out and she'd already worn them, and she was like, oh my god, they're lovely. So yeah, so actually yesterday, I think she actually crashed to sleep, bless her, but she probably will do it today. She's going to go for her pyjamas and yeah, all that. But I thought I'd share with you all the goodies I picked up yesterday. Again, I'm going to keep repeating it like it's a bad song. We're easing our way into January, and changes aren't made in a moment, and they're not made when you are unwell, severely depressed and just struggling and having a whole load of biggie things happen at the moment. It's just, yeah, I'm not a miracle worker. So I was saying to my mum, I'm like, I'm not magically going to be perfect, but even if I'm £50 less in my overdraft at the end of the month, that is a win. So that's the kind of vibes we're going with. Where is my... I need to go get a battery because it's about to run out. But yeah, so that's the vibes I'm rolling with. Little change will make big differences in the end. So yeah, Rome wasn't a bit of a day. Stop punishing myself is what I'm rolling with. But let me go get a battery and then we will get into the haul of all the goodies. 2 secs. There we go. Fresh juice on the camera. First I'm going to show you what I was crocheting. I started last night and I finished it this morning. Yeah, I've used 2 balls of, basically a ball of what I got for Christmas and then a second ball which would have been in the yarn haul, but I've used it. It's the quickest I've ever used a ball. But I decided, I put a picture up here. There are these really cool jumpers I saw in Next that had like knitted, like tie-on scarves. Very sailor collar style. I do like them. I would probably make one in a sailor collar, but I really like the idea of just having this little tie-on shawl kind of vibe, tie-on scarf shawly vibe, so you can just have a warm layer. And bearing in mind I have the pissed off bit of my shoulder and my neck is always quite solid and muscular, and I have the most hideous knots all through my back. I thought if I keep that bit of my body warm, extra warm, would be a cool idea. And also fashion. So yeah, so I have made off the Hobie website the is it virus shawl? In mocktail yarn, and it's rainbow and it's glittery as well. Not sure if you can see the glitter bits, but yeah, I made this. It's got little ends, but actually the ends go twirly, which is cute. And I've basically made it, yeah, to sort of do that with, and then tie it up and have it just over, if I turn around a bit, at the back of a jumper or something, or a sweatshirt, or under a hoodie or something, and just have it and then tie it up and just have this little warm layer that's cute and collary without being too overwhelming. So yeah, so this is what I've made, and it's really cute and I really like it, and it will be really fun to dress up outfits with some fun crochet things. So yeah, so I made like a mini scarf shawl. That's what I'm gonna keep calling it. Where are we? Start with Primark, I think. So, sorry, I got charity stuff tucked in my Primark. We'll start off with what I bought to put away in my present box, because I do this. It's what makes Christmas affordable, and it's how I get my family lovely things for sometimes less than half the price, which is great. These socks are 6 to 8, and they've got wool in them, which is great, and they are shuffle socks. So yeah, blue and grey. They were £2 a pack, reduced from £4.50. So yeah, so great for now even, but one pack for my mum, one pack for my sister. So yeah, so got socks. In fact, my sister was raving and she said, oh my god, the boot socks you got me for Christmas are amazing. She's like, they are like normal on the outside, but the inside is so good. And I'm like, they're from Sainsbury's. If you ever feel the need, they're from Sainsbury's. I'll keep an eye out for getting some more. And she's like, honestly, 1000 out of 10, they're amazing. So they got high applause, which I thought was very nice. So yeah, so my little hoarding, you know, dragon who hoards socks through the year, it's very much worth it. So that was nice. So that's two of the things, but the other two things I got were pieces of clothing for myself. I've never seen this in store, but yeah, it was originally £9 down to £3 with lots of red stickers over it. And yeah, it's a long sleeve shirt. It's got lovely lines on it, and it goes out, it's like slightly like cut, where it's slightly peplums, and it's like got a curve on it, if that, you can see that. And it's, to use a colour, is Pepto-Bismol pink. So yeah, so like it's really pretty, so I thought that would be fun. I got it in an extra large because, like most things with shirts, I checked the boobs, held it up against me even with a coat on, and was like, you should be alright boob wise. So yeah, that's what I have to do now. And then I got these trousers. These were originally £18 down to £3. I spotted the bottom sticking out and I thought they look very bloomery. Yeah, let me actually check. I want to see if they're cotton or poly, because you know me, I like to know my fabrics. Where are we? It's the only thing, obviously they're made of, you know, there's so many languages on them. Yeah, main fabric 100% cotton, so these are cotton trousers. Amazing. But yeah, elasticated waist. I got them in a size large because some things I was sensible about, and then other times when I was tired later during the evening, I'll show you my other stuff, I'll tell you the story of where I nearly bought something ridiculous size. My friend bullied me out of it in the best ways. So got pockets, elasticated waist, and then they go down, and then they sort of go in at the bottom with a little elasticated cuff, so they're slightly puff leg. And they will be just really fun, so uncomfy, and yeah, all kinds of good stuff. So that's my Primark stuff. I'm just going to sit forward a bit and shuffle you a bit further back, just so I can, yeah, go through stuff a bit easier. Where are we? Just looking at what's where. From one of the charity shops, I just got 2 cards. This one says Chalas Let's, and it's an illustration the 1926, which I thought would be fun for a sketchbook. And then me and Ro were saying how we want to make our fridge covered in memes. Bearing in mind the Bayeux tapestry, I saw it when I was 11, is coming to the UK for the first time in like 900 years. Not 900 years. No, not that many. A very, very, very long time. It's not that old, is it? It was 16. Yeah, no. Full 500 years it hasn't been in the UK since it was kind of made. But yeah, and I got this. It says, "Hast thou been injured in an accident at work?" And it's in the style of the Bayeux tapestry. I still have the book I bought when I visited, so yeah, that would be fun for the meme fridge, I thought. And then from, oh, there's one more thing in the bottom of it. Air ambulance. I got this amazing 90s style. Where are we? You know, so it's really hard to find the top. There we go. Zara top in a medium to large, which just feels so weird. Still got the little dangly bit of the tag though, so I don't think it has actually been worn. And yeah, it's a mesh shirt with a little opening there, and it goes down. It's quite long. It goes past a bit past my bum, and it's got splits on the side, so it splits nicely for hips. And the arms, they look very tiny, but they fit. That once they're on, super comfy because it's that kind of mesh. But also the fact that my arms fit in this little bit, it's not crazy stretchy mesh, is gobsmacking to me. But I thought, yeah, this with like a vest top under it and some, you know, shorts or something in the summer as a nice thin cover, but also, you know, could be very 90s with some jeans or something, you know, layer it up in fun ways. So I picked that up. That was £3. It was £3 individually, and I still owe my mum £2.50 because it was 4 for £2.50. So I know my mum that. But if I phone her and say that, she'll probably say, "What? Lost my hearing." So yeah, I managed to persuade her out of putting me in a taxi because she was going to do that, and I'm like, no. How am I meant to practice out and about in and people in if you keep shoving me in taxis? So yeah. Then I got this skirt from Cotton Traders, and it's like a stretchy sort of faux denim. Yeah, it's like a dusky pink, and it is a long maxi skirt, but probably will end up mid-calf once you got it on and over your bum and all that. But it has an elasticated waist in the back, so stretchy all over. It's got pockets, so yeah, and it's got belt loops, so I could potentially even like hang the Moons and Stars belt I got from TK Maxx the other day off it as like a belt chain on a skirt, which would be really freaking cool. So yeah, so I got that. So yeah, and also from Air Ambulance I got this pill organizer, brand new, and it's the kind where it's individual boxes that slide out. Each day slides out with its own little line, and it's got morning, noon, evening, bed, because I have those kind of meds now. So yeah, but I thought being little individual like day boxes would be useful, because then, like especially holiday, be able to take out and have my meds, like, you know, take out my med I need to have with the evening meal, take it out when we go out to dinner and that kind of thing. And I'll need it when we're in Disney, because we'll be out fairly late. I'll need obviously evening meds. Bedtime meds can stay at home, but yeah, certain bits and pieces will be needed. So yeah, so I've got them. And then next I have bits from the second-hand clothing shop. I think in total this was it 12 or 9? Where are we? 250. 2, that's 450. 250, so that's 5, 7, 8, 9, 950 for these 4 items. Okay, so yeah, so got this. My mum found this and she was like, "I think this is for you," and I'm like, that really is. It's technically sheep, but you know, it's soft, and it's not, you know, that weird like slimy polyester that things can be. This one isn't too bad. Polyester isn't evil, it's just not my preferred. So yeah, but it's this jumpsuit. It does have a zip in the back, but it has got good stretch, so you know, easy just taking on and off without needing someone to zip me in, basically, because obviously I don't have anyone to zip up stuff on the back when I'm getting ready. So yeah, have to think of these things. But yeah, it's like sleeve arm free, it's got pockets, and then it goes down, and it is beautifully wide-legged. And yeah, there's the print. It's just, yeah, my inner little goth loves this. That was £2.50. Amazing. Quite a few bits I picked up brand new with tags, which is crazy. It's still got, yeah, the little bit saying about the you know, the bits and pieces. This was £2.50, and this is from Roman. This is a size 18, and both my mum and my sister were like, that's so pretty. So yeah, it's this beautiful like pale blue, and it's got like the hippie shirt kind of vibes, little buttons, decent looking sleeves, and they've got little buttons to be part way. So yeah, that was £2. No, that was £2.50. Not very good at this kind of thing. These are from In The Style. They are a size 22. They were £2. But you know, when you just want comfy, ultra wide, rotting trousers, like mega comfy, you need to get dressed, but you don't want to be full on dressed. You want to be comfy, like pyjama loungewear style is what I was thinking. But yeah, the waist didn't seem crazy big, so the waist will sit nicely, but again, also it is slightly bloke friendly, and just sensitive. So these are good sensory trousers, and they're also not crazy long, which is another bonus. And then I got this. It still has the original tag from Aquarian Vintage. Yeah, it was originally $7.99. So yeah, the original tag on it. I paid £2.50, which is cool. And it's a large, size 18 to 20, and it is, my sister was like, that shirt, she adores orange. So yeah, I love the neckline. It's, yeah, this little slight sort of V keyhole, but it's got a velvet edging on it, and yeah, it's lovely, thick and heavy, and it's a nice comfy sizing, long sleeve shirt. And I think it's, knowing this and the weight of it, it's probably 100% cotton and very decently made. Where are we? Where's my tag? 100% cotton. So yeah, so that is really cool. So I got that. I will show you. This is lots of show and tell basically. Today is what today's little video bit is being. It's my show and tells from yesterday. Me and my friend went to Asda. We had a mooch everywhere. She was in that kind of mood. This was on the sale rail. Originally 18, down to 4. And yeah, I originally picked up the size 24 and said, do I maybe buy it really big and baggy? And she went, put that back. You're buying for old you. Buy for new you. So I picked up an 18. And yeah, do you know what it's going to be? The right level of comfy and baggy at an 18. So yeah, so it's just a long, past your bum, more nearer your knees sweatshirt kind of thing. So yeah, like this with those wide brown trousers would be like that ultimate comfy indoor kind of outfit. I picked up a pack of jellies because I am a 6-year-old, but again, struggling to eat at the moment. My brain, this bug, and just yeah. So we're going with what we know. So, you know, I'm doing well this morning. I've had some Nutri-Grain bars, and I've had a yoghurt. So I have had food. So there is that. And then in the houseware stuff, I spotted these actually because someone else was looking at them. So once they were kind of done, I zimmied over. I forgot the tag fell off. But yeah, it's a big bath sheet. And there's the opposite side, covered in pears. It was £2.50, but literally I discovered one of my towels physically had like that big hole in it from hair bleach. I've used it that much as a hair dye towel. It's physically burnt through the toweling. So yeah, so I have put that in the bin, and I bought a replacement towel, because that is what I'm doing. I am literally, when I find a towel that is done, it gets thrown away, and then we are replacing it with a nice one. And I'm kind of liking odd patterns at the moment, is the entire vibe. So yeah, but yeah, I picked up jelly and Rhino deodorant. Actually, good thing I did, because I got home, you went, oh yeah, my one's broken. Didn't think to tell me that, did he? So yeah. Then I got my Sainsbury's click and collect my mum one I got the other week. Obviously my mum's got the pyjamas. These are the socks. For Rye, I'll probably just give them to him, because he's still got cold feet, and yeah, still winter, so much needed. I paid £3 instead of 10 for this Giddy Up Jingle Horse nightie that's going to go in the PJ bag. And then I paid about £3.40 for this t-shirt. It was originally £9. It is a 2XL, but my child loves clothing that sits at the shoulders and kind of just hangs. So yeah, and it says all presents go under the tree, and it's a picture of a sports car for the tree. So yeah, so there is that. Last but not least, my wall haul. So yeah, so I'm breaking every rule I've set myself. I bought clothes, I bought new clothes, I bought second hand clothes, you know, but hey ho. In my defence, half of this is actually for someone else, for a project for them that they're going to pay me the money back on. So yeah, obviously I've already got that ball of the mocktail yarn I used on my little mini shawl, and then for my son's friend who wants a pigeon hoodie crocheted, the Metallico wool was on offer, and I thought it was so lovely to crochet with, and I forgot how soft it is, and I was like, I will make them one slightly different so we don't have matching things, but also yeah, it's just as lovely. So I got 2 of each colour. So there is, it's really not going to show it, but this wonderful blue, and then this green, and then this sort of silvery lilac. So I got 2 balls of each of these. So yeah, they are going to pay me back for all the wool I ordered and used, so that's pretty cool. I got 2 balls of this Sultan solid cotton, because I've already got one in the cupboard. Wasn't expecting the size it was, but yeah, and it is quite a good amount. This is 400 meters, and I've already got one in the cupboard, so I bought another 2. So hoping to make something summer wise, and it's the most wonderful bright, if it's use a colour to describe it, it's like brat green, but yeah, it's really fun. So I've got that. I've got a pack of Christmassy based stitch markers, because they were heavily reduced, and with my cardigans and the various things I'm making, I kind of need some more of these clip style stitch markers. They are my preferred ones, so I got a pack of 4, you know, because useful to have. And then the last thing in here is, again, you kind of buy like clothes, you buy bits at the wrong season for other seasons. So yeah, so there's loads of cotton on offer, which is great for summer. No, not bad for winter, but there are other preferred fibres to use. But this one has a centre pull, and this is the Honolulu 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. You cannot tell, this really feels very cottony. And I got 2 rainbow ones, and I plan to do like I did before, out of the Halloween ones last like September, October. I was crocheting that. Only just recently refound it. It got hidden away in a whole load of places. So yeah, I've got that back out now, so I can wear it. It's hanging up. It's folded up because I didn't want to hang it because it will pull. But yeah, so I'm planning to use one for each half and make a nice summer little cover up kind of vibe. So yeah, so that is my Hobie haul. And yeah, it's everything I acquired yesterday. Bits I've ordered. I didn't go too nuts on the clothing, you know, but I did buy clothing. So you win some and you lose some. But I also made a shawl, so I was falling down, which I think is pretty awesome. See, I've just got to weave in a couple ends on it, and I think it needs a steam block just to, you know, make it all nice and flowy. But yeah, very pleased with that. I'll be entirely honest, today I am so tired. Well, not like, she says yawning, not as tired as yesterday, but I'm feeling, I went out yesterday and did a lot level of tired, so, and my voice is still recovering, so there is that. But yeah, just taking it very easy today, and yeah, kind of giving myself the rest of this week as my chill, let's get ourselves better kind of thing, because yeah, I'm assuming, you know, taking so long to kick this damn bug, it's a bit frustrating, but what can you do? But then starting next week, really going to be cracking on with organising bits, sorting bits, getting stuff put where it needs to go that would help for window moving around bits and tidying stuff is the aim. So yeah, because basically, yeah, they're going to be here in 2.5 weeks, so I've got to pull a finger out really. So yeah, so gonna really start working on bits with, you know, putting clean clothes away, working my way through the dirty stuff, putting the last summer bits away that have been in the bottom of the washing basket, or I've kind of been re-wearing them and it's now got to the point of being quite chilly, but yeah, put them just away for the moment. Yeah, I spoke to Ryan today about when he gets round to it, anything he doesn't want ruined, well not ruined, but anything he would like to really protect, i.e. his traction engine, any of his 3D print stuff and all that, can be moved down to my mum's house, because that's where the birds will be going the day before, because funnily enough I don't want to kill off the birds with the cold and the noise. So yeah, I'm really not looking forward to it, because it is going to be a lot of strangers in every inch of my goddamn house. The only place they're not going to go is the bathroom, because we don't have a bathroom window because it's an internal bathroom. That is the only place they will not be. Apart from that, I'm going to have people in every inch of my damn house, and I don't want them there. But I suppose one advantage is, once they've been and gone and it's done and dusted, and then I'll just wait for the damn balcony to be finished. The next big tick on the list, because the payments for the sofa don't start until the month after the sofa's arrived, so I've got till April, so that's all good. And the lady said about, you know, if I wanted to pay more towards it, I can. It just takes it off at the end, so it's just paid off quicker, which is awesome. So yeah, so I will be doing that, as obviously I improve on stuff. But for Feb, I'm trying to sound stupid, buy the big expensive things at the beginning of the year as they're needed, and then there's nothing to buy as the year goes on, so then anything like that will, quick savings happen. So yes, obviously ordered the sofa, but that's not coming till March, and begin paying in April, so you know, still got a while on that. But I am planning to the week after Window Wars, because that's when my finances are reset, I am going to go mattress shopping, because my mattress is horrendous. It horrifies my mom and my sister and my other sister. They're all a bit, oh, fuck. So yeah, my mattress is horrific and in such a bad state. So yeah, so I'm going to go mattress shopping and go get myself a new mattress, and then with the new sofa then coming, getting rid of this black one, so that's where I'll get rid of the old mattress and the sofa in the same pickup haul. So yeah, never know if we can maybe get before May. I might even be able to manage to have my garden out back before you know, springtime happens would be nice. And Rye's going to build me some planters. We've already discussed it. And we're going to, yeah, well, everything is being a bit renovated. We're going to have a balcony renovation and make some new planters and stuff. And I was chatting with my mum and my sister, because my sister is an absolute whiz with the vinyl. And yeah, I was saying about how, you know, I told my mum, and she was like, and I was like, oh no, they're going on the cupboard. She was like, oh my god, oh, your kitchen's gonna get. I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm running out of places here to do, so I'm jumping on your house stuff. I'm like, the more the merrier to help me. So yeah, so I was telling her, and I was showing my sister, and she's like, yeah, no, I've done really complicated cupboards with like big old grooves and all kinds of stuff in them with vinyl, and taking it off, you know. She's like, no, I can help you with that and I'm like, mine are flat and you just got to take the handles off. I said, and the handles are lovely, you just need a bloody good clean. And she's like, no, we can do that. And we were looking, and because I've got that like orange sorbet paint like used on my mum's ceiling, I was looking, and they've got like really fun like 70s flowers, but not the typical like bright orange and like terracotta-y ones. These are quite pastel-y, so it's the same matching pastel-y orange, and then other colours in it, and like daisies and all sorts. It's really pretty. So yeah, so I'm like, I like this one, I really like this one. And yeah, and then I was like, oh, I could put it in the lining under where I've got a gap under my sink as my main like plate storage and everything. I don't have any drawers in my kitchen, so yeah, and I'm like, oh, I could put it under there. And then I'm like, oh, the corner unit, you know, and I'm like, I don't want to cover my fridge, because, you know, my fridge is going to be covered in memes, and I've got like big sticky magnets for lists and stuff. I was like, I like my new fridge being a fridge. So yeah, so that's all very cool, and that literally involves a Temu order for the old sticky back stuff. So yeah, and I do plan to do for the living room, just as permanent decoration, I want to make some hot pink velvet paper chains. So yeah, that will be happening. When I bring the pink in, so I was having a pink sofa, and then in my wall hangings I've got like the pink jellyfish, and there'll be a poisonous frog and a rainbow, another type of jellyfish that's rainbow, so there'll be pink in there. So bringing in pink elements into my living room, and then the orange will come in with the rug and that. So yeah, it's all sort of, yeah, coming together, which is cool. But yeah, my kitchen will look so cool. But yeah, that's the kind of, yeah, game plan we got going. So there is a mega house update for you, but in the meantime, I need to stop talking because my throat is sore. I keep randomly yawning, but it's not tired yawning, it's just achiness, you know, people tired, as me and Ryan describe it. I'm not sleepy tired and people tired. I used all my people batteries yesterday, so I'm just feeling a bit so, but yeah, so I'm going to put all this stuff back in their bags for another day's Cheryl to deal with, because I don't want to today. And I'm going to blob for a bit. I might probably carry on crocheting my dress, but I plan to just be under a blanket, chilling out, and yeah, you know, eating some kind of food. But on the plus side, I did buy some yogurts, and I also bought some protein yogurts, so if I can't manage a full-on mega meal, I have got a meal in a pouch, basically, you know, so we can't but try. Sorry, it stopped recording there. I caught it hopefully just as it stopped, but yeah, so I will love you and leave you. Apologies if this vlog is getting a bit long. It's just how I kind of roll nowadays. I like to just talk an awful lot, so there might be certain weeks I might have to just start chucking out like a sort of, you know, cut the vlog into sort of chunks maybe, or, you know, just go, yeah, fuck it, let's have, you know, 1 week weekly, 1 week daily, or alternate, we'll see, you know, as life starts getting exciting. But we are going to start adding some more bits, because once this damn bug has been kicked, we're going to really fall into, I've not managed it because I've just been so physically and mentally tired, the art bits. I've done another drawing, so I've got 2 drawings so far, but I want to do more. And yeah, my walks and that, so again, start off slow and steady and we get there. The fact I've started selling stuff when usually my go-to is I don't want to do this and hand everything to my sister going, yeah, keep the money, don't care, you know. I'm actually this time going, no, I'm going to do it, and I am. So yeah, so that's what my main plan is, I think, for the rest of this week, is to get stuff up and selling it. I've got clothes to list, I've got shoes to list on Vinted, I've got 2 sewing machines that I could put up on Facebook Marketplace. They could come collect them, that would be great, you know. So yeah, so gonna really start working on bits and pieces. So, but for now, tidy up these clothes, curling up, and just, yeah, being a bit kind, because I was kind of done after being at my mum's house. But yeah, I overdid it going out with my friends. So recovery day today, and then tomorrow I think we're gonna have a housework day, just, you know, busy with the fizzy kind of stuff, even if it's slow and steady and do anything and then sitting down and then do anything and then sit down vibes. So all good. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, and I will catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. Hello, happy Friday. Feeling a bit more human today, although I don't sound it, I'm feeling it, which is good. I did a bit of Vinted mooching last night. I know, I have the willpower of a slug. My defence, I bought a t-shirt that says potatoes that I've wanted from Joni Clothing forever, and I found it on Vinted, brand new with tags. Honestly, I've wanted it since they had it in, and then it was expensive because it was like 30 quid, and then it went in the sale and my size went out of stock. So yeah, speaking of sales, this is the jumper I bought from Asda, and it is beautifully baggy in the right way. I would have been drowning at a size 24. Love a bit of body dysmorphia. But yeah, I got a message from my bestie this morning asking if we could do Costco after her work. So because she needs to get some baby formula for, you know, little granddaughter, aka my little nieceling. So yeah, so I've just sat and waving in the ends on her Christmas present. So yeah, so I can give them to my best friend to pass on, because she's got a little cardigan, because the ability to make tiny clothes is amazing, and a Cars bath toy set. So yeah, and also my bestie can get a birthday, her Christmas presents, although now it is nearer her birthday than Christmas. She's a February birthday. Reason I have just clicked record, we are a bit further in the day. It is like 1:15 with a workman on the balcony heating stuff. So yeah, we have big blow torches and all that. But I've just had a delivery, just a tiny one, look, from Pound Fabrics. Again, willpower of a slug, but me ordering fabric online is way cheaper than me going to London and buying it, and just not physically being able to do that at the moment. I have such a shit shoulder. My injury in my shoulder is such a pain, but yeah, I've had a bit of an adventure. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, remember I said I bought things. I bought a t-shirt, and then I also got window coverings, you know. I got a brand new in packet set of voiles that I use instead of nets. I prefer voiles, as for my bedroom and potentially the window behind me, because the window cling will be coming off obviously when windows get replaced, and I thought I immediately want to remake my living room and my house back to safety, because I've got to take all the nets and all the voiles and the curtains down, and then all the windows are coming out. So yeah, it's gonna feel horrible. I'm not looking forward to it. So yeah, that is not going to be the most fun. So I want a bit of instant safety back in place. And also for the kitchen, I've bought like really cool gathery ones. I've got them in, I'll show you the pictures I sent my mum, to go with the new plan of the flowers and all that. I've got an orange one, a like tealy one with beads, and then white ones with beads, and they will give that kind of look, drapey. So So then if I decide to put the window cling back up in the kitchen, that still gives something interesting up there. So yeah, so I've bought them. They were £1 a thing. So for those 4 drapey voily things for the kitchen was £4. The voiles I bought, where one's for my bedroom, one's for the living room, were £8. Brand new IKEA one, Vivan, V-I-V-A-N. And then for £5 I got a set of 90 by 90 curtains in pink for the living room, because I want to swap these René Macintosh ones. They are going, sorry, the light. I'll zoom in, see if that might help the light. There we go. The René Macintosh ones, please excuse my piles of crap. They are going to go up on Vinted. Actually, along with that wall hanging, is either going to go Vinted or eBay or Marketplace. But yeah, so I'm going to sell, sorry if this is really close up, I'm going to sell both the curtains and the wall hanging. I've got my enjoyment out of the wall hanging. The curtains were a kind of fuck you. So yeah, so I'm kind of done with them, and I'm really looking forward. I've enjoyed Victorian Library in here. I'm not getting red or anything, and I'm not changing a whole load of stuff apart from adding to the Dutch wall, filling in that gap there, and then filling in the new gap, and that will be above the chair and the lamp near the bookcase. You know, looking forward to actually filling in gaps to the living room. But yeah, but I thought if I add in some pink elements and then the chains on the ceiling, and it will give it a bit more of a dopamine decorating. With Victorian Library, still have all the elements, and like stuff won't feel so overcrowded on the shelves because there'll be a bookcase to even out some of my things on displays. So that will be very fun. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, so kind of trying to convince my brain that all this window stuff is a good thing, and it means all these things can be going on well. Sorry, I've got you a spot, or are you eczema? My hand and my arm is suddenly having an eczema moment. It's having a flare. Not crazy, but enough to be annoying. It's all around my finger and in between there, so I've had to take my ring off because it's all there. So that's not the most fun. But my eczema likes that it chooses the little joints. So, but I want to show you my fabric I bought, because I bought fabric with plans for each thing in here. So yes, let's get it out. First of all, while we're talking about pink things, let's get this one out. Sorry. Here we go. Got a bit of paper. I bought 3 meters of this pink velvet fabric for £2.50 a metre. I've got 3 meters of it, and yeah, I'm having, can you tell I'm having a pink moment? But yeah, this is nice. Well, that is lovely actually. Nice thick velvet, so make a nice garment. So yeah, I like that, and it's, yeah, quite a chunk, so that will make something beautiful. I'm thinking with that, a dress, and if I have enough, maybe some trousers. All this is lovely as well. I bought really colourful fabric. So yeah, this is 2 meters. 2 meters, yeah. This was the most expensive one I bought. This was £7.99 a metre, and it's Little Johnny. But it is needle cord. Not sure if it will show, but can you hear that? It's corduroy. So yeah, this is going to be a pair of trousers. Nice, yeah. So that's going to be trousers, because corduroy trousers, hell yeah. Rainbow corduroy trousers, even more hell yeah. So yeah, got that. And then I got this. This is poly cotton, so yeah, God, it's cold. This was £1 a metre, and I got 4 meters of it. Again, I'm thinking with this maybe a tiered gathered skirt, just because, yeah, will need washing to soften it up a bit, because polycotton is always quite crunchy. So yeah, but it's very fun. Rainbow animal print, it's very Lisa Frank, but you know, if you've watched the Lisa Frank documentary before everything went tits up and all hideous, and yeah. Very early beginnings, you know, just rainbow pretty drawings for the sake of rainbow pretty drawings. I'm just going to hold this up in the back. I bought a lot of fleece. It was, how much was it? $3.75 a metre. Just trying to find an edge so I can see the thickness of it. And I got 4 metres. Oh, that's nice. It is nice and plush. I keep admiring fleeces in shops and feeling them, and they're very plastic bottly, or just not quite. Or if they're second hand, they're extremely bobbly and that. So for it's no good. I've got a fleece, that green and white checkered fleece shirt I've got. I love it. And I thought I want something like that, maybe a bit longer, you know. And also just this would make the coolest fleecy trousers. So I bought 4 metres, and actually it being giant print will be so fun. So yeah, so I'm planning to make some nice warm stuff out of this for the remainder of winter bits. So yeah, I mean, part of me is maybe thinking, yeah, long shirt and either trousers or a like roby jacket. I don't know, I think trousers would be fun because they could be worn out outside, especially if they're like wide leg. But yeah, loungewear style. But yeah, so this is what I've got, a whole hunk of fleece. So there's a very colourful delivery there, but everything is as lovely as I thought it'd be. I am on tidying up jobs today. I've put away stuff in the cupboard of the last like Christmas paper and bags and reusable bags and all the good stuff. Obviously I've unpacked out of the present bag the last of the presents. The only other thing I've got to do is make my friend's handbag. I have the cool little snap opening for it, but that's as far as I got. I need to sit down with some black t-shirting yarn and watch a YouTube tutorial and just make it. But again, it's t-shirting yarn and that is quite sore on my hand. So, and I've been overdoing it recently with, yeah, today is a no crochet day. I overdid it yesterday. I was kind of crocheting, thought, my hand hurts, I should really stop, and then gave it, and I did another 2 rows, then I stopped. So my hand is not a happy bunny today. But yeah, so, but now I've got a little charity bag, which I think I will give myself a day out next week. A jaunt to town kind of adventure. And I will, yeah, I've got a bag for the charity shop and I've got a bag for the food bank. So yeah, I will double check all the dates of everything in the food bank bag to make sure everything is still good. See if there's anything I need to add to the side that is suddenly clicked out of, yeah, no thank you, on between, you know, me and my boys. Food tastes changing very quickly. So yeah, but yeah, so should be getting rid of those 2, and then also I've got stuff at my mum's. When I crashed over there, I left a few bits and pieces and my nice blanket, so I won't mind collecting them. And the pom-pom maker she ordered me has arrived, so if I get that I can go and finish 3 hats, which will be great. So yeah, so but this weekend, yeah, I've got house jobs, written a list, I've assigned things a day, so I'm not going nuts. So today is fold and put away living room and my room clothes. I've moved the clothes out of the living room into my room on my bed, ready to fold and put away a bit later. So yeah, I usually get my burst of energy a bit later in the afternoon and evening. So that's why I'm like, certain jobs I can do now where I do a thing and then I sit down. Then I do a thing, then I sit down. So I am kind of learning, you know. Do a hallway wash load, which I will probably do next. And then once the hallway wash load is in, there are no clothes in the hallway, well, there might be some, but fix the rug because it's moved again. So I really need to buy the grippy stuff to stop it from moving. It does everyone's head in. Where are we? Friday. Put my my room bits away from the living room, which I'm currently doing. I'm gathering all the bits together. So yeah, and then go through the coats and move the ones that are up here all downstairs. So yeah, so that's kind of my game plan. That's today's jobs, which is five jobs. I did do some washing up last night. I had a little burst of like tiny bit of energy. I put on a half-an-hour YouTube video and I got it done in 25 minutes. So I was very, very, very chuffed with that. So I've just got a stack of plates left to go and a couple of tray things. Yeah, I'm popping obviously to Costco a bit later with my friend, so I've already asked Ryan. We've decided we're going to get a pack of cookies as an icy, so yeah, so that will be nice. As well as chatting with my mum. She really likes the part-baked baguettes I picked up, so I said I'd look at the dates on the ones in there, and if they have some with really good dates on them, I'll get her a pack of baguettes and she'll bring me the pennies. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of getting a big tray of mac and cheese. Rye is not keen on mac and cheese, but I love pasta, so I'm thinking of getting it, portioning it out, eating, obviously I have some today, and then, you know, if I portion it I can freeze it. So yeah, so I'm thinking that, because the last few times I've done cheese sauce, it's been alright, but it's not been great. I've just, yeah, I don't know why. It's because I've been slightly put off from the past few times I made it. One time I've made it, it was lovely. Obviously I did cauliflower cheese. I have some of that in my freezer. But yeah, when I kept making it and the fridge was quietly dying, it just, yeah, it's kind of weirdly put me off making cheese sauce. So, and there's not lots of things. I literally only make it for cauliflower or mac and cheese. I have 2 trays of cauliflower cheese in my freezer. And I don't go for it all the time because cauliflower is a bit of an angry food for my belly. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to buy the mac and cheese as an icy today. So yeah, so that covers me wanting cheesy pasta for the next chunk of time. And yeah, it's all going pretty good, to be fair. Slowly sorting out Ryan's Christmas stuff and putting it away because he won't. It takes him ages. He unwrapped all his Christmas stuff, but it takes him ages to process it and then start using it. This is the autism in my child, which is fully understandable. I get it. And you know, so yeah, so yesterday he out of necessity finally used his new shoes. So yeah, so that means the ones with holes he's not letting me get rid of, but gonna move them downstairs into the basket, stand there, and they are camping shoes. That's their job. They're for camping and getting muddy. So yeah, and yeah, I'm just gonna carry on tidying and organising, so then it makes when it comes to window walls in 2 weeks, if I make my life as easy as possible, you know. So yeah, so today is just a bit tidying and sitting down, and then that. Tomorrow, where are we? What's tomorrow's jobs? I may film a little weekend vlog. We will see. I'm not guaranteeing myself to anything. I want to sell my old sewing machines, get them on Marketplace, move my sewing machine in the place where the old one is up on there. And then I do actually need to make a sewing machine cover. So yeah, I won't dilly-dally on that. And then with the one that's being taken out of fabric cupboard, organise and put the sewing bits that were on the table into the space now in the cabinet. Everything clicks in place in a nicely organised way. Just looks a bit hectic where I just got rid of tables before Christmas, so everything's a bit dumped, but there is plan to my madness. So where are we? Saturday, a photograph and upload, clothes and shoes in vintage bag, but that might move to Sunday. So yeah, I have quite a realistic job list, which is nice because I know I can be ridiculous with them. But yeah, so there we go. So I'm gonna, yeah, now I've got my fabric. Oh, it's so nice. I can crack on with bits. Because yeah, if I, oh god, colour changes. If I crack on with stuff, I can do sewing next week. so I can organise and sew at the same time. I love it. I kind of get more enjoyment out of getting fabric delivered than I do out of buying clothing necessarily, so yeah, that'll be really fun. So yeah, doing good today. Brain is in a pretty good mood, which is lovely. I didn't cry last night in my sleep, which is amazing. My face, I woke up this level of face, not extremely swollen, so yeah, we're getting there, so we're all good. But yeah, oh, my sister's adorable. My mum got me a really cool little plate and another plate and some tea towels from Primark the other day, and I was going to pay her back, and she's like, no, it's now becoming your "You Were Brave at the Hospital" gift, which is adorable. So yeah, I got one of the plates from the breakfast range of the croissant and the little dollop of like butter and jam, and it says Le Petit Déjeuner on it, so yeah, my breakfast plate, which is so cute. But yeah, my sister last night, she was working and she sent me a picture of this frog mug in Asda. She was like, "Got a little guy," and I'm like, "Oh my god, he's adorable." And she's like, "Would you like him for being a brave at the hospital?" And I'm like, "You're so cute." And then she was like, "Oh, he's got a chip on him." At the bottom, she was like, "Let me go ask one of my colleagues." And she inquired, and she got reduced to 50p. So I've got a frog mug. So yeah, so that was very cool. But yeah, and then I had a lovely little cry at how adorable and sweet my family are. And yeah, it took me then a little bit to realise, I think at that point I realised what a biggie going to the hospital was and what a trauma was. Because yeah, me and my mum were talking while we were waiting for the bus. She said, I actually got to hear the extent basically, because my mum was the person who said no more for me. And she said, no, she said, obviously I could see, but she was like, but no, my therapist, who was knowing about everything at the time going on, half the session was about my mum, the other half was actually about me, most weeks. And he said, no, you need to stop her today. He said, she is in the middle of an emotional and a mental breakdown and a physical breakdown. He's like, if she doesn't, she needs to stop, because otherwise she's going to be catatonic or have a heart attack. Those are her two choices right now. And my mum was terrified for me, understandably. But yeah, and she's like, no, you don't understand. You had all three breakdowns. You didn't just pick one. You had all of them. And I'm like, oh. She said, you had a complete and utter breakdown. She said, you've seen an emotional breakdown. She said, that's what I had. Okay. She said, yeah, but no, you had an everything breakdown. And I'm like, fuck, that's serious. And she said, yeah, why do you think it's taking so long for you to get better? She said, this is what happens. But 2 secs, boyo. So as my son's showing me his robot, and his head's on backwards, so it just turns straight the wrong way, like an owl. But yeah, we've just gained our workman back, hence the slight lowering of the voice, with a blowtorch again. So yeah, so I'm going to carry on cracking on with tidying, and I think I'll round up this weekly vlog here, because yeah, there's not much else going to be to show you apart from the fact my floor might be a tiny bit clearer, and either today or tomorrow I might run the hoover around. But yeah, it's not tons happening, so it's just lots of little bits of organising that, you know, do bits. And yeah, as I've said, I've told you what I'm going to get in Costco later. I'm not going nuts or anything, because yeah, don't need to and really shouldn't. But yeah, so I hope you're doing well. If you're new here and you've enjoyed me just rambling at you and being poorly this week, but I can definitely feel a big step and change in my body. I'm just tired from overdoing it, really, so that's a bonus. But yeah, if you're new here and you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, please subscribe. I'd love to have some new friends. So that would be absolutely magical. And yeah, drop us a comment. How's your week been? Have you been up to anything? Are you in the sort of feeling of day 147 of January? You know, are you like me, and are you easing into some permanent changes in your life rather than cutting everything off New Year style? How are you doing that kind of thing this year? Obviously mine's going so well. I've had, you know, 2 wool orders, fabric order. I bought things on Vinted, but then again I am getting house renovations happening, so changes kind of happening with that. So yeah, what I'm wanting to stop is boredom shopping or emotional shopping, so we're getting there on that. But yeah, on that fine note, I'll catch up with you beautiful people in my next video, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.